How to roam like a pro. Number 1.
Blessing and pick of choice. This is the advantage of picking last in the draft. You must know what is your purpose when picking a roamer. We can pick our choice depending on our draft and the enemy's draft. We can categorize them in 4 classifications: pick-off type, first aider, invader, set provider. If you can't pick last, always go for pick-off type roamer because it will always provide advantage on your team.
Number 2.
Map control. Mini-map is your ally. Give vision to your jungler to avoid enemy invasion. Clear wave mid ASAP. Why help? Watch my tips on the mid lane to know the benefits. After that you should provide vision again on where is the enemy jungler. Once you have the information of the enemy rotation, you can either force his retribution, fail enemy gank, or set up an ambush. Next, provide vision for the gold lane if there is no objective. Always secure the following brush. If you do this and still your gold laner dies, then it's not your fault. Don't die with them. They can recover from their gold deficit, you can't. But if you can save him, then go for it.
Number 3.
Proper itemization. You must know what item to prioritize first, as it would help you sustain damage. First you must identify who will deal more damage. In the early stages of the game, for example Lunox, you must build tough boots and Athena shield, so you cannot be poked out easily. There are already a lot of in-depth item guides. You can check, so be resourceful if you are serious of being a tank. If you can be dominant in the early stages as a tank, you won't have a problem staying in the front line. In mid to late game, please learn to dodge or cancel enemy skill shots.
Number 4.
Objective taking. If still you can't go level 4 at first turtle spawn, then you must secure either of these brush. Don't go deeper if you don't want to die. If you can zone and poke them out, then go for it. When securing turtle and lord, always make sure you are at the possible enemy entry point to avoid steals. Do this as early as possible, but do not overextend. If enemy jungler contests, don't hesitate to provide crowd control, especially if it is a retribution way of dying. You can also chat hero first, especially if your jungler's mechanics to secure objective is lower than the enemy. For example, Akai can easily secure objectives because of his ultimate, so you must make sure he uses his ultimate early. Here is the list of the usual spells used. If you know this information, it's easier to set up your play.
Number 5.
Priority. Your goal always is to protect or provide vision to your gold lane, especially in the late game. It is hard to end the game if the gold laner is dead.
How about the other positions?
Jungler and mid should be always with you setting an ambush. Offlane will do offlane things. Think it like this: your gold lane is your insurance, and insurance will always pay off if you invest in them. Let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. Even pro players makes mistakes.
But if he still dies in the most unknown possible way of thinking.
Always remember, a roamer that can annoy and mirror enemy jungler's rotation is a scary roamer. Upon ending the game, change your roam blessing to encourage to boost your team's buff. If you master the following, I guarantee you your teammates will be happy.